Sophie, Countess of Wessex, never disappoints in her work on behalf of HMTQ and has always been a great advocate for issues relating to women and girls. Countess of Wessex, Queen Elizabeth's daughter-in-law, arrived in New York on Sunday, per the court circular. Sophie marked the occasion by visiting the Queen Elizabeth II garden in Lower Manhattan. She even grabbed a shovel and helped plant a rosemary bush. Sophie, 57, met consuls generals from across the Commonwealth who are based in New York and stopped by the St. George's Society of New York, which has supported those with British and Commonwealth heritage in the city for over 250 years. On Monday night, she attended the United Nations Commonwealth Day reception, before meeting with UN women representatives on Tuesday at a briefing on how the conflict in Ukraine is impacting women and girls. Meanwhile, Prince Charles, Camilla, Prince William and Kate represented the Queen at the Commonwealth service after the 95-year-old monarch missed the event at Westminster Abbey for the first time in nearly a decade. Sophie's solo trip is another glimpse into the new-look monarchy, and comes after the royal family released a schedule of foreign tours for the Platinum Jubilee, with Prince Edward and Princess Anne given major roles in a glimpse of the future of the monarchy. It's one of the first signs of the new-look monarchy, with Prince Andrew and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex previously making similar overseas trips. The Queen, who no longer flies, would not have been expected to travel, but it's rare for Wessexes to do a high-profile joint overseas tour that might have otherwise been handed to Harry and Meghan. Before marrying Prince Harry, Meghan Markle appeared at the UN Women's Conference on International Women's Day 2015. She sweetly brought her mom, Doria Ragland, along with her, and gave a speech on gender equality. Fans are curious because this is the first time Sophie has traveled to the US since her nephew, Prince Harry, and his wife Meghan Markle relocated there in 2020 following their royal exit. The couple currently reside in California with their two young children, Archie, 2, and Lilibet, 9 months, the latter of whom is yet to meet Sophie and any of her British royal family members in person. With Princess Eugenie having just recently traveled to the US to visit the couple with her husband Jack Brooksbank, royal watchers are eager to see if Sophie will do the same while she's stateside. A reunion would suggest a mending of ties between the couple and senior royals across the pond in the UK, which would be timely given the Queen's Platinum Jubilee is coming up. The Countess has spent all her time in New York since touching down earlier this week, but it is unlikely she will fly to California to visit the Sussex family in the coming days. Meghan and Prince Harry announced their decision to step back from royal duties at the start of 2020 and attended the Commonwealth Day service a few weeks later in March as their final public engagement. Meghan Markle appeared to say hello to Prince William and Kate Middleton but was ignored, but that wasn't the only interesting moment of the day. Now, Jesus Enrique Roses who calls himself the body language guy on YouTube has examined footage of the day and spotted a supposedly frosty exchange between Meghan and Sophie, Duchess of Wessex. The royals arrived in order of succession to the service. Prince Edward and Sophie were first, followed by Meghan and Harry. Prince Edward turned to Meghan and Harry and made light conversation. At times they even engaged in laughter together. Sophie, on the other hand, made no effort to lean in and interact with the Sussexes. Instead, she sat looking in the opposite direction until Kate and William sat down. The six then settled into their seats and waited, but one interesting moment caught on camera was between Sophie and Meghan. Meghan appeared scared when Sophie, Countess of Wessex, looked in Meghan's direction, and she looked down immediately before turning to Harry on her right-hand side, Roses said. Roses continued, "The first and most important fact about this reaction is that Meghan knew that Sophie did not like her at all, and that's why she focused on chatting with Edward. If there had been any kind of empathy or willingness to interact, Meghan would have acknowledged Sophie's gaze in any way. For example, Roses said, Meghan might have continued to smile or connected in another way when Sophie made eye contact. Since leaving the royal family, Meghan and Harry have not returned to visit the UK together after relations with the rest of the family reportedly became strained. And, ahead of the Queen's Jubilee later on this year, Royal author Omid Scobie has claimed that the Sussexes' attendance would be essential for the royal institution to move on from the infamous Oprah Winfrey interview.
Thank you for watching. If you liked, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. We will update the latest videos about the royal family every day. Thanks and goodbye.